In this video, we're going to look at how Windows 11 handles Black Myth Wukong versus CachyOS. This is the Windows 11 side. At the menu screen, we're looking at 74 degrees Celsius, CPUs hovering between 8 and 10% usage. GPU temp is at 52 degrees Celsius. GPU usage is hovering around 57%. VRAM's at 7,813 megabytes, which that's 7.8 gigs. RAM is at a little over 21 gigs. FPS raw, which is going into DWM, which is a scheduler and compositor, is 78 to 115 FPS on screen is what you see coming out of the compositor / scheduler, which looks closely on par with the raw data. Latencies between 10 and 20 milliseconds. I'm going to enter the game and see what we're looking at. Again, this is a comparison video between Windows 11 and CachyOS. I'm giving as much information as I can on screen to not hide anything. I'm going to have both videos side by side set with the same style footage so you can get a good idea on how the same areas compare performance wise. With each video is going to be around 5-6 minutes long. I'm going to put them next to each other. The first half's going to be one OS side talking, which will probably start off with Windows 11. Then CachyOS will more than likely follow up behind it in its own segment. I'm waiting on the loading screen to finish. It's in 4K resolution. My specs are an AMD Ryzen 5950X, RX 9070 XT, 64 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, and I'm not sure if I have this on a standard hard drive or in solid state drive, so that could play into load times. But as you can see, there was a little stutter there. I'm taking a performance. Oh, this is bad. Windows 11 is looking pretty bad. It's looking sluggish. I gotta check settings. I may have to turn it down on Windows side. Okay, I gotta turn it down to 1440p because I was seeing. You could see the stuttering. Like something's happening in the background, and all I have is OBS, which is recording the footage, the game, and Steam open. My PC should be able to handle it. I honestly don't know what's going on. It's saying that things should be good, but I can see that there's stuttering in the game. Mainly when animation happens. I want to try to find another spot, see if it's better. But I literally turned it down to 2K and I turned it down to 2560 by 1440p, which is technically 2K, but it's 1440p resolution to try to minimize bandwidth, but I don't know if it's going to be any better. I could try to turn hardware acceleration off, but I don't think that's going to do anything. It could be where it's stored because I have to verify whether it's on a regular hard drive or an NVMe. And maybe it's a seek time issue. Okay, it seems fine now, so maybe it was just temporary. The RAM went up by 5 gigs, and the VRAM sitting at 12 gigs compared to its 11 gigs from before. There's a slight jump there. The CPU and GPU usage have gone up fairly well. Temperatures are fairly stable, but everything seems good on 1440p. I just had to turn it down resolution wise to make it run better on Windows. Let's see how CachyOS fares. I'm going to end the Windows 11 side here. In this video, we're going to take a deeper look at the performance on CachyOS side. Right now, we're looking at around 5% CPU usage, 57 degrees Celsius, at 4.8 gigahertz. GPU usage is at 50%, 59 degrees Celsius, 1.5 gigahertz. VRAM is 4.9 gigabytes. The regular RAM is 9.5 gigabytes. FPS is at 120 and 8.3 milliseconds. We're going to hop into the game and see how this looks. I'm also going to take a look at the resolution once we get inside and see if it's at 1440p or 2160p. This way we can get a baseline as to see where it compares to Windows 11. Right now we're looking at it's a modified. It's at 3339 by 18 1878. So it's not quite true 4K, but it's higher than 2K. Let me see if I can't get it at a true. Nope, can't get it at a true 4K, so we're gonna have to roll with this. Right now we're seeing GPU is maxed out percentage wise. CPU has a lot of headroom. I'm not seeing any stuttering or anything. The frame rate did increase, so that's something to make note. It went up, well, frame rate went down, the latency went up. And I took a bit of damage with that. However, my character's faster. So we're gonna go find a shrine and heal up and then continue. As you can see, we're actually doing pretty good compared to the Windows side. There's no stuttering or anything, and it's not a perfect 4K, but we're above the 2K. And everything feels more float, even though I kind of forgot I was playing Black Myth Wukong there, and I was trying to use Souls controls with and hitting R1. Or it's called left. It's what used to be the L1 button. Well, R1 button, I should say. I think it's called the left button now and not the trigger. But as you can see, the frame rate's really good. The system resource usage is stable. And the only reason I only have one frame rate metric on here is CachyOS's board is only a scheduler, not a compositor, so that helps with that. It doesn't add extra frames is basically what it means. People are free to test this. I put the CachyOS version, the Windows version, and the game version, which I kind of messed up on. Why it's so low, I don't know, but I'm gonna fix that real quick. There we go. I fixed it. Hopefully in the future videos that doesn't happen, but there's the game version for this game. I apologize that it wasn't up there beforehand. That's an oversight on my end, but everything should be good now. I'm gonna stop the video here.